What up, y'all? It's Crew, also known as Araneae Storm, checking in for the house series. I am your Cosmic Rootwork astrologer, specializing in Mars activations as well as North Node and South Node consultations. So if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can hit me up at araneastorm.wix.com/info. Tapestries, my artwork, all other personal readings and things like that on deck. You can check all that information out below for sure. As far as my Patreon account, y'all, it's still in the works. It has not been approved, baby. And that is okay. We not gonna trip about that. We just gonna keep it pushing. But I will let y'all know once it drops. I actually make a separate video to talk about the actual channel in itself, the tiers, blah blah blah, what you can expect, and all those good things, just to update y'all and things. So, yeah, let's do it. 12th house, to be finishing up this series, and like I said before, we'll be jumping into talking about the aspects, and then we'll be talking about the degrees, and then we'll be talking about the birth chart. I really want to break this down for y'all, so if y'all are following along on this series, it's like a day by day thing, so y'all aren't like getting confused and having to binge watch a whole bunch of videos in one setting and a whole bunch of... That's not how we do. We gonna take things slow and we gonna build up. So by the time we get to that birth chart, y'all are masters, okay, with putting those pieces together, okay? So 12th house astrology. This is where we talk about the Piscean house. This is the Piscean, Neptunian, Jupiterian ancient ruler, Jupiterian house of Pisces. This is the subconscious mind, the hidden things that are not appeared on the physical reality. These are their brain, that's like the things that are like stored way back in the dark, like, oh god, I gotta go find, like, what the fuck, like, I need a flashlight. All right, with the Piscean house, okay, with the Neptunian 12th house, right? This is where, like I said, your subconscious mind, the unconscious mind, your dream realm, when you go to astro project. Like I said in the other videos, if I ever mention astral projecting, y'all, proceed with caution, baby, because you don't want to go pulling the triggers, all right, and doing some crazy stuff that you didn't mean to do, and now you're having the outer body experience and you can't find your vessel, okay? So just be careful when you're going into those realms, all right? Your imagination, so creativity, you know, one thing that we seem to forget about Pisces, beyond the delusional and emotional, okay, is the fact that the Piscean, or the subconscious house, is where you pull from your creativity, you know, where you pull from traumatic experiences that you have been through, and being able to alchemize those into something that is based in this reality. 6th house sits on the opposite side of Pisces, which is the Virgo house of the reality, the day-to-day. Subconsciously, the 12th house is the things that you do not see. It is the hidden, it is the veil, right? So this is like the deep depths of the person's psyche. So if you really want to know the person on a deep, right, level beyond the soul of a person, which is the 8th house, the 12th house will really show you what's really going on in your mind there, okay? There's really going on in those thoughts there, okay? So that would be 12th house energy. Trauma, any deep-seated trauma, especially childhood trauma, can definitely be found within the deep psyches of the 12th house. This idea of reprogramming your mind to create this reality would definitely be a theme of the 12th house. So when you change your thoughts, your reality begins to shift. When your thoughts begin to change, what you think about yourself, right, subconscious 12th house, what you think about yourself is usually it's what plays out in your reality, and also how your body plays out as well. Because one thing that we have to remember about the 12th house, or one thing we have to remember about Piscean energy, it rules the feet, right? And also, in essence, it is the vessel, it is the soul. You know, you enter one thing about the feet is it touches everything. You can't go anywhere without your feet touching anything. So initially it is the gateway to the soul, right? So being able to, I love this word, alchemize that energy, and basically put it in a way, or play it out in your reality in a way that connects to an alignment of who you truly are, right? Not versus what the subconscious or this matrix of a world or the stimulation of a world has told you who to be, think, and be. Okay? So yes, that is definitely 12th house energy, spiritual ascension and development. One thing that I have definitely been digging into, I'm not too deep into it, but I do watch the Quietest Revolution. And oftentimes I am a Cancer moon in Western astrology. She mentions within her videos, especially when it comes to the cancer videos, is psycho-cybernetics, right? And so I've been listening to this psycho-cybernetics audiobook to really reprogram the mind. And also too, for me, I'm going through my Saturn return at this point, and it's going through my 12th house, which is the Aquarius house for me, or Aquarius energy for me. So I've been having to do a lot of reprogramming my mind, going back into the deep depths of my psyche, so I can like really like alchemize that energy, right? To really transform my reality. So I've really been working with that. So psycho-cybernetics, I feel like is very Piscean, a very Piscean energy to really go through. So if you have a chance to really check it out, I would definitely recommend it. It definitely has touched on some real key themes. So if you're interested in things like that, you can definitely check that out. So spiritual ascension, psychic development, once again, where we go to check in with those Akashic records, your spiritual team, your spiritual guides, where your fears, secrets, and fantasies are also kept live within the 12th house. So you can really see somebody's like, ooh, what are you like really truly into within that 12th house? Like those things that really rest on a person's head that they don't necessarily outwardly communicate into the world, you can find within the 12th house as well. Rest also too. One thing about Piscean energy is, and Taurus energy is, motherfuckers is going to rest. They need to rest. It's mutable water, and you have a lot of energy within this house that is being stuck to your subconscious, whether it's an ad or outside people telling you how to live and be and do, whatever the case may be. So you want to make sure that you're getting proper rest. You know, you're being able to basically reset your mind, reset your brain, so you're able to come, you know, just wake up with a clean slate and not so many things on your mind. One thing that I definitely can say that I've been doing, or I've been trying to do, I didn't do it last night, but I've been really trying to do, is before I go to sleep, like give myself at least 30 minutes to an hour to like not be on my phone or not be in front of a screen or a TV and things like that, so I can dream, right? Because your dream gives you messages, right? So pay attention to your dreams and pay attention to the sign and the aspects that are connected to this house, because they can really unfold in a way, for real. Psychic intuition, like I said, developing those spiritual gifts. Class fields, the matrix, and wild animals also lie within this house. So this is my summary of the 12th house. Like I said again, that patreon.com/Araneae storm will be up. I don't know when, but it will. Just keep that in mind, and we'll actually expand on these things. I would like to thank everybody who has been following along up until this point into the house series, and we will be moving once again, like I said, into the aspects in astrology, and we'll also be moving into the degrees after the aspects of astrology and into the birth chart. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned like I always do. Y'all already know what it is. It's Araneae Storm checking in, checking out without a motherfucking doubt. Deuces.